There's a cracking view, isn't it? Out Lloyd, with the central Brecon beacons beyond and in the cloud. So why am I doing it today? Self-isolating with Jill. I don't think we'll meet anybody today, if any, because the route I'm taking us on is quite remote. So we left Llangynidir about an hour ago, followed the canal, climbed up over the shoulder of Torrofoil, and now we're going to walk up onto the ridge which will take us over to Dolygaer. Then we're going to find a route which will bring us back over Cefn Ystrad. And after that, I've got choices. Do we go to the Chartist Cave? Do we take a straight line back to Llangynidir? Or will we follow the old railway line from Treville? Choices, but it's a lovely day. Cold, about 3.5 degrees, the car said when we got to Llangynidir. There's a brisk easterly wind. Perfect weather. Looking forward to it. Walked up from Talabot Reservoir along the Bryniau tramway, and we're heading across to Dolygaer now, and the wind has dropped for us. It's cold, but it's beautiful. Red kites, skylarks in the air, and did meet somebody, but two guys on their bikes, and we kept an appropriate distance between ourselves as we passed. We're going to have our first break for a bit of food just above Dolygaer before we then head south alongside the Brecon Mountain Railway. So it's quite windy, that's why I've not been talking to the camera very much. So we've now come to a place called Pwll Morlais. This is a very wet area, a bit of a pond really, but it's overgrown these days. It's right at the boundary of the Merthyr and the village unitary authorities. We haven't seen anybody for a very long time. It's very remote here. Very windy, as I said, which we've been walking east into the wind across the limestone and rough ground. Now we're going to be heading north towards Cefn Ystrad. From this viewpoint though, and it's not going to be possible for me to show you because the sun's in the south, really great viewpoint of all the valleys. Behind me I can see Tumbarlam, Mynydd Machyn, Coety Mountain, right round to the Ebu, the Rhymney. I can see the Taff right down to the coastline. And then to my left, as I'm looking out on the hills now, I can see the top of the Rhondda and the Ogmore right across the Llanvi. So yeah, lovely viewpoint. Since the last time I spoke, we've walked to the top of Cefn Ystrad, been to the Wellington bomber memorial, and then walked across rough ground down towards the access road that takes you to Treble Quarry. We're amending our route now. We're not going to go down to Treble and then round on the old railway line, but we're going to take a direct line to the Chartist Cave, which is very historic in relation to the storage of arms and pikes and other weapons that the Chartists stored and made in the cave before they marched on Newport, where the battle took place outside the West Gate. So yeah, once we get to the Chartist Cave, then we're going to then just basically drop down then off the moor down to Llangynidir, and not sure what the miles will be. I think we've done about 18 miles so far, so it's a good day out. We've had great weather, and as I'm climbing I'm just out of the wind, but as soon as I get to the top of this ridge we'll be back into it. Coming to the end now. We've done just over 21 miles, walking downhill to Llangynidir. Good day. Very windy. That's had an impact on. In fact, we're feeling a bit more tired than we might normally for this sort of walk. It was pretty tough going on Cefn Ystrad with the wind, but the views were superb, so it's been great. Come across from the Chartist Cave, saw a fantastic example of a house platform. Go back many years. I believe they may go back to medieval times when the house would have been made of wattle and daub, but there's a stone base around it. So yeah, I showed you that on the video. We're probably about 15 minutes from Llangynidir, and we'll call it a day. So hope you enjoyed that one. A bit impromptu. I'll put grid references to the places we went to on the route in the description below, so you can plot the route that we've done. And see you in the next video.